Hello, I'm Mrs. Jenny with the Scenic Regional Library New Haven branch, and I'm here for Kids Club. Today we are going to learn about cooties. I know, cooties, ooh, right? Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about cooties. Now, when I was a little girl, a long time ago, we got cooties if we were a girl and we touched a boy, or if we were a boy and we touched a girl. And you might still think that. And one of the ways we would get rid of the cooties was to give ourselves cootie shots, cootie vaccines. And it was really, really easy to do. We would take a pen and we would not with the, notice I don't have it, I'm not writing on the person. But you do a circle and a circle, 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 dot, dot. Now you have your cootie shot. And you would have to run up to a friend and have her or him quick give you this cootie shot so you would get cooties. There was also a game that we used to play with we would make up these cootie catchers. And this is what a cootie catcher looked like. You would probably maybe even have seen these because they're also called fortune catchers. They tell you your fortune, but we used to call them cootie catchers. And I am going to show you how to make your own cootie catchers. But before we do that, I wanted to read you a little bit because it's not just about 1,000 years ago when I was a kid that we did cootie catchers. Arthur, which is a book from our library, and it's Arthur and the Cootie Catchers. So, this is what they said. I don't think I've ever had my life changed forever before, said Buster. I wonder what it feels like. You'll find out soon enough, said Rubella. She removed the cloth from the tray, revealing a many-sided paper object. Paper, said Francine. Paper is going to change my life? I don't think so. Not just paper, Rubella explained. This is a fortune teller's cootie catcher. The kids laughed. Rubella waved one long finger at them. Make fun at your own risk. This was created with a rare, mystical folding process. You don't want to anger it. She opened and closed the cootie catcher several times. The kids all moved forward for a better look. The technique was passed down from our ancestors, Transylvania commuters of the Carpathian Mountains. Wow, said Buster. I wonder if they had traffic jams back then. Rubella ignored him. It has the power, she went on, to tell fortunes when given to a special girl upon her half-birthday. Bowing to Prunella, Rubella carefully placed a cootie catcher on her sister's fingers. Prunella's eyes widened as she stared at it. Okay, said Francine. If we're done here, can I have some cake? Scoff, if you will, said Rubella. But dare you ask it to foretell your future? Francine shrugged. Sure, can it tell me if I'll play professional football? First you have to pick a color, said Prunella. Green, said Francine. Green, said Prunella as she opened and closed the cootie catcher 5 times. Now pick a number, said Rubella. Francine looked at the numbers on the inside of the cootie catcher. 3, she said. 1, 2, 3, said Prunella, moving the cootie catcher 3 times and finally picked up one last number. 6, said Francine. Prunella lifted the flap marked 6. It says, yes! That means you will play professional football. Amazing, said Buster. You'll be famous. Francine frowned. Maybe, but I'll have to wait till I grow up to find out for sure. The cootie catcher doesn't share our concerns with time and space, said Rubella. It just answers the questions. Maybe a question about today or tomorrow, said Muffy. I've got one, shouted Buster. Go ahead, said Rubella. Will I get an A on the next geography test? You never get A's in geography, Buster, Arthur reminded him. You have a terrible sense of direction. Yeah, said Brain. You can get lost on the way to the bathroom. Rubella held up her hand. It's still a fair question, she said. Pick a color, Buster, and then 2 numbers. Blue, said Buster, watching Prunella closely. Then 2. She probably did it 2 times. And 5. Prunella opened the number 5 flap. It is certain, she informed him. Everyone laughed, including Buster. Oh, come on. I don't even get A's in my alphabet soup. We need another question, said Francine. A tough one. I know, said Arthur. Will Binky sing a stupid song in front of everyone tomorrow? Binky frowned. What kind of question is that? Tough, said Francine. Very tough. We've heard you sing. Prunella worked the cootie catcher as Arthur made his choices. So what's the answer? Asked Muffy. Prunella lifted the flap. Yes, definitely, she said. Francine and Arthur looked shocked. No way, they said together. Rubella folded her arms. You'll see, she said. The cootie catcher has spoken. You can check out this book if you want to. And then I also have one for maybe the older kids watching. And this is Little Rip Hayward. And it's Escape from Camp Cooties. So these are both available at the library for you to check out. So next we are going to learn how to make our own cootie catcher. Now, or our fortune teller too. That's what we mostly used him for, was our fortunes. Okay, you take your piece of paper, and what you want to do is you want to fold it over like this. And this way you'll get a square, and you're going to cut this part off. Put that aside. Then you're going to take it and open it up. You see where you have the crease here? You're going to do it again on the opposite corner. And you're just going to fold it again. And now you have this. Then you're going to take each corner and fold it up to the center. All the way around. Just like this. And then you'll have something that looks like that. And I want you to flip it over, lay it down, and then you're going to take each corner again, and you're going to bend each corner into the center. Have you figured it out yet that this cootie catcher fortune teller is origami? Because yes, it is. Then you're going to take it, see how I got this? You're going to take it, and I want you to fold it this way, crease it really good, and then I want you to open it up, and I want you to turn it over and fold it this way, really, really good. This way this is where you'll put your fingers. Like so. And there is the blank fortune teller. Now, I have gone ahead and I've made up a couple. This one actually is one that I did, and it's an activity fortune teller. You have to do what you choose for your fortune. So I did green, blue, and purple and orange. And I went ahead and spelled out each of the words just so if you get kind of flustered and you're not sure how to spell a word, it's written right there for you. Because what you're going to do then, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Then I want you to flip it over, and you see how there are 8 spots. And I want you to number them. Each little triangle gets a number. Once you have that done, you can open it up. And if you can see each little area here, I wrote something that you have to do. This one is do a good deed for a friend. This one says say something nice about a friend. This one says stay still for 10 seconds like a statue. Or do 10 jumping jacks. Pretend you're an animal. And that would be fun if you pretended and then your friends had to guess what kind of animal you were. Or you could share a secret with a friend. Or can you pat your head and your tummy at the same time? Or make your funniest face. These are just some examples. And so then you would go ahead and I would fold this back up like so. And I would bend it like so. And I'd put my fingers in. And just like in the book, let's pick the color green. G-R-E-E-N. All right, and then I want to do the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna do 6 again. So let's pick up the number 6. See what it says I have to do. Make my funniest face. Oh boy, I'm not sure if I can make a funny face. I used to be able to. Should I try? Let's see. I guess I would do this. That's my funny face. Another way to do a fortune teller is to ask it yes/no questions. That's always fun too. So in this case, I put ask again later, maybe, without a doubt, don't count on it, signs point to yes, most likely, my sources say no, or you will be lucky. And ask again later. We don't want to ask again later. So then, let's try this one. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing a snowflake today. I love snow. And I'm thinking it would be nice to have snow sometime this winter. So let's see. I'm going to pick the color red. I didn't color it in, but you definitely would color that in and put some stickers on it or something to make it look fun. But R-E-D. Then I'm going to pick the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it going to snow soon? I'm going to pick the number 8. Signs point to yes! I'm so happy! I was so afraid it was going to tell me to come back later or definitely not. So this is one of the fun things you can do. The other part of Cooties is playing the game Cootie. To do this, you need another piece of paper, and it can be any piece of paper. So I've taken this one, and I am going to draw a chart or a grid. 4 of them. Look at that. Just like that. Then you take your dice. I have a huge dice. And you throw it. Number 6. That's not a good number. I need to throw a number 1 so I can draw the body of my cootie. This is the hardest part. is rolling, but there I got it. So I got my number 1. So I'm going to draw the body, just like that. Now, I'm playing this with a bunch of friends. So the idea is to get my cootie drawn before the next friend gets their cootie drawn so I can be the winner. To do that, I have to roll a 2, and that would be the head. And I have to roll a 3, and I have to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times for the legs. Then I'm going to roll, and I want to roll a number 4. Then that's where I would draw my antenna. But, cooties have 2 antennas, so I have to roll the number 4 twice. Then I want to draw eye. So the eye would be a number 5. I will draw one eye, but again, cooties have more than one eye, don't they? So I'd have to do this. And you can decide. You could decide your cooties are going to have 3 eyes. Well, then you would have to throw a 5 each time to get 3 eyes. And each time you take your turn. So like if I threw a 3 and I needed a number 5, I would have to, that would be my turn right there. Finally, I have to throw a 6. Oh my gosh, a 6 to get the tail. And there's my cootie. A challenging game would be to take, that's why I did the 4, is I could I could throw a number 1, and I'll draw a body. And then, I roll again and I got a 4. Obviously, I would have to wait my turn till I get a chance to roll again. But this time I rolled a 3. Still no good. I want to roll a 2. When I roll a 2, I can do the head. Now let's say I'm rolling along and I roll a 1 again. Well, then I would draw a body in this next square. Okay, and let's say I rolled a 2. Well, I already have a head here, but I don't have a head here, so I could put my head there. Then let's say I roll again. I have a 2. I would definitely have to wait my turn and roll again. But then I get a 3. Yay! Well, what's the 3? The 3 is to draw one of those legs. Remember, we have to draw a leg. We have to roll 6 of these. So, once I did that, so I got all 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, what do we have? We have a 2. I can't do a 2, can I? However, I did a 4, and a 4 would be one of the antennas. I have a 3. Oh, we already did our 6 legs here. Well, now we have to work on that one. So I have one of my legs there. And I would do this again. I'd have to go 6 turns to get all my legs in place. Meanwhile, I still need an antenna. I still need 2 antennas. I need eyeballs and tails. And I still need a body. So I need to throw a 1 again. If I can throw a 1, I can draw my body. So it's a little bit more complicated. And when you have all your squares filled out, you are the winner of the game. As part of the take and make, you will get a piece of paper to go ahead and make your fun little fortune teller. And you will get instructions on how to do it as well. And this will you will have a thing that shows you how to roll each body part. So I hope that you enjoy playing the Cootie game, and I hope you have fun with all your friends deciding on fortunes Or pretend doing silly things you have to do, like, pretend you're an animal. That's the end of my program. Thank you for coming, or not coming, but thank you for watching. And stop by your library and pick up your papers so you can make your own cootie catchers. Bye now.